Hey guys, it's been so long. Emily's next to me, just like I was in her video. We're always together. It has been a very long time since we've done a tutorial, but we really wanted to get this one out. So she did the red one. Go check it out. Go like it, comment down below, and subscribe. She's doing red and I am doing green. My husband is like trying to be a ninja and walk across here without making any noise.
Well, thanks for noticing.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do it's kind of like a smoky classic green. Like, I don't know, it's classic on the lid, you can tell, and then it goes into like smokiness and a little bit of green. I don't think you can really tell on here. And then I did one eye, and I'm gonna do the other eye for you guys. And something new that we're both doing is talking through it instead of just like fast forwarding and doing voiceover. Alrighty, I look a little pale today. I've been sick. We all have. It's what's going around. Alright, so I've already exfoliated my lips with, of course, the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. And there it is. It's like almost done. That's how much I've used it. And I recently got this from Sephora. It is the Rosebud Salve. Have that on my lips. So my lips are props just for later on. So we're going to go ahead and go into the eye look. The first thing I'm going to do, I've already done my eyebrows. I am using my Fit Me Concealer in 25. And I'm basically just using that on my lid as a base. So I'm just going to dot that like all over it. Okay. And then using my finger, just like patting it to blend a little bit or distribute it a little bit more evenly. Good tissue. Looks a little crazy now, but it won't later. And then using the butt of my beauty blender, just blending it out a little more, making it a little bit more smooth. I don't have a eyelid primer. I do want one. I just haven't bought one. And that's just my eyelids are a little bit darker than my, they're a little bit darker. And I don't want the eyeshadows to look horrible, so I do that. You get it. Okay, so anyways, the first thing I'm going to do is with, I'm really not excited about this, the new Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Palette. I am going to be going in with, because I did the Fit Me Concealer as my base, I'm going to kind of set it with the Coconut Cream highlighter in the palette. And I am just basically using a, if I can find it. Okay, so this eyeshadow, what is this called? It's like a flat shader brush. It's a little fluffy though, I don't know. Fluffy shader brush? Yeah. Fluffy shader brush. And just putting that from,
Wait, what?
It's from MAC. The numbers are gone, I'm sorry. And just packing that all over the lid, all the way up to the brow bone. So talking through this is really new to us, and we're both like contemplating if we should do it or not. We weren't sure, like, how do we sound, and it's just, yeah. But we want to kind of do more of these. I think, I don't know, it's more personal. So I'm just going back into the same color and just packing it a little bit, just to set it. Alright, so once that is done, that's done. The next thing we're going to do is do it, put my hair back. Okay, better. Is doing transition color. And I'm using my MAC 217 brush. If you don't have it, get it. Emily convinced me to get it. And I'm dipping that back into the same palette into Nougat. Before I do that, I completely skipped the stuff. I am doing like a dramatic crease at the end. So I'm just taking tape, any kind of tape, putting it on the back of your hand a couple times. I'm gonna do it 4 times. I did 3 times on this side and peeling it off hurt. How many times is that?
I don't know.
Let's do one more. Okay, there you go. Oh no, I did it too many times. Hold on. Let's do it one more time. I guess 3 was the perfect one. Okay, it's better. And basically, like I explained in one of my other videos, you're following your bottom lash line up to the outer corner and aligning it with the end of your eyebrow. And then just pressing down so the tape sticks there. It looks kind of weird, but it works. Okay, now we're going to go into Nougat Witcher 217 from MAC. And that's just your transition, and you're going to go like a little bit above the brow bone, like on the brow bone and a little bit above. Does that make sense? Outer crease, outer,
Above the crease.
above the crease. Don't go too far up. I'm just going back in, building it up a little bit. This is my harder eye to do. Like, my right one's easy for me. I don't know. My left one, it's just hard for me. But it's the closest to the camera and it's easier for you guys to see, so. And then I'm basically just windshield wiping. Not really doing anything super special. Emily's gonna zoom in to my face.
You want to close and personal?
Oh no. No. Wait. I'd have to hunch.
You okay?
No. There you go.
Oh yeah, because there was...
You have my palettes on me. It's gonna get a little shaky in a couple. We're gonna elevate the camera a little bit. But in the meantime, the next color is actually from the same palette. We are gonna go in with Mousse, which is this lighter, it's definitely a light brown, like a beigey undertone. It's really pretty. It's gonna get a little shaky. Just 1 second. Oh, sorry. We were just changing the position of the camera so that way, like, I'm not hunching over to show you guys what I'm doing. But we just finished putting in Nougat as a transition color on the same palette. Like I was saying, we're gonna go into Mousse, this one right here, and the brush we'll be using is my MAC 164S. Excuse it being a little crooked, like I washed it and I just didn't lay it flat. So dipping that into Mousse. And then staying close to the tape. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to say it. I'm just gonna go down the side of the tape and then just dragging it directly into the crease. I don't think I originally used this brush, but it's okay. It still works. I'm just dipping it right back into Mousse and kind of building the color up a little bit. If you hear some noise, apparently Chewy's chewing on paper. He's always done that since he was a puppy. So it might be a little bit of commotion in the background. Alright, so we put that in the crease. The next thing we're going to be doing is going into sorry guys, the Lorac Pro palette, and we'll be using beautiful jade, that one right there. It's gorgeous. And I'll be taking my, I think it's 165S, my MAC 165S. It's just a more precise, like, eyeshadow brush. Like, okay. Dipping that in. I'm gonna take the other mirror just so I can see a little bit better. And then you want to, so with this, just you have to be very, very careful because it's very, very pigmented. So what I did was just start by lining on the outside, like lining, why can't I talk right now? Start by lining along the edge of the tape, and then drag it directly into the crease. Now we're not going to go all the way like with mousse. We took it from the outer edge all the way into the inner corner. For jade, you're going to take it directly into the crease and stop a little more than midway through. You can see where I stopped at. And the rest of it I'm just going to drag down and kind of make it into a more thicker V. And then with apparently I'm missing a brush. I know it's here a second ago. It was right in front of my face. Okay. So then with my e.l.f. contour brush, you can see it right there. It's just domey. I am taking that and just kind of buffing it a little bit more so that there aren't any harsh lines. Now we're going to build up jade. It's not going to stay this light up, so you can see on the side it gets a little heavy. But that's how we start out. I just didn't want to like start out heavy and then it just become a hot mess. So back again with the original Max 5 brush, going back into jade, and the same technique of just building it up like I said. And then back with the e.l.f. contour and buffing a little bit. So with this, I'm not just like rinse and wiping it. I am dragging it down along the tape, along right where the jade is, to blend, and then just rinse and wiping it lightly, not pressing down too hard. And then back in again. And buffing. Okay. Seems about right. So then, on another more precise brush, it is a MAC 166S. It's just a smaller version of the brush we just used. I'm taking this and going back into the Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette from Too Faced and dipping it into Cocoa Chili, which is a really nice, this one right here, you can see. As you can see, it's kind of like reflective, has like golden green sparkles. It's really, really pretty, really pigmented. So we're gonna be very, very gentle with this one, like very light, just because the jade is already kind of heavy. But I do want to darken up the outer corner a little bit. So going into Cocoa Chili.
I like the name.
Yeah. I like that they actually put like the names on here, but I get confused because I always read underneath like the eyeshadow versus on top of it. Yeah, I know, it's retarded. Okay. It's just me. I'm being used to it. So I just dipped it right into Cocoa Chili. And again, following the edge, staying closest to the tape, just darken that outer V. And just exactly what you're doing is just doing a sharp V. I'm just going to go back really fast into Nougat with the same MAC 217 brush. And just kind of soften up here a little bit more. Excuse me. I did that one there. You guys actually heard that. A burp was coming up. What? Did you almost choke on your gum?
No.
I'm like, I almost choked on your gum. So anyways, with the Nougat, just blending the outer corner. Careful not to get too close to jade. And then with a clean MAC 224 brush, you can see. We're just going to buff it out a little bit. There's no additional product on there. Okay. I want to make sure that they're similar. Same brush, just going back into Cocoa Chili. Darken it a little bit more. There you go. Okay. Then I'm going to go with the e.l.f. C brush. This is a really, really dense brush. And I'm just going back into the same semi-sweet chocolate palette with coconut cream. This one right here, I haven't forgotten. And just reapplying that on the lid. Just to add some like light and just keeping it light on there. And just be careful, you're not going all the way out into the darker corner. You're just kind of staying right on the center of the lid and then all the way into the inner corner. Yes. I was gonna go, actually, you know what, never mind. Just gonna go back in with jade a little bit, make it a little bit more even. Okay. So then the next one we're gonna do is eyeliner. Okay. So I am doing Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner and Damsel. I think it's Damsel. Go, and I'll show you what it is. This is already out. It's a really just chocolate brown. Okay. So I'm gonna try and replicate this wing because this one came out amazing. So wish me luck. But I'm basically just following the tape. Drawing a line down. I'm so scared to mess up. I think I'm about to. just basically creating a triangle and filling it out. I guess is the best way I can explain it. Creating a little wing. Okay. We'll see how it looks when we take off the tape. So what we're going to do is just peel this off. Slowly. You see what I mean? Like it's super sticky. So you get your sharp crease. Hey guys, sorry it cut off a little bit. So I basically just went back in and kind of tried to fix my wing. They're sort of similar. This one's a little bit higher, but it'll do for right now. Alright, so the next step that we're going to be doing is smudging your lower lash line. Emily's like addicted to gum right now.
I am.
They bought like these
Double
bubble gums and like watermelon on cheese that we've all have been just like non-stop chewing on them. So using this Makeup Geeks precision, I guess, pencil brush, we're gonna use this to smudge underneath the line. Now we're gonna go ahead and use, oh no, I forgot I used this with a darker color and I didn't clean it off. It's not good. Not good at all. Don't mind me. Okay, so we're gonna go into Nougat and just drag that right underneath. And then we're gonna go into Jade. And on the lower lash line, go ahead and smudge that. Into my eye. And to darken it, like Jade wasn't really like coming out super green. I did want a green. What I had done before was went into Cocoa Chili and just on the outer corner smudged it again, like smudged it right underneath, but only staying at the outer corner. You're not going all the way and sweeping across your lower lash line. My eyes always get watery in this part. Does yours? Mine does. So we wanted more green, and I thought adding more Jade would work. So I'm gonna just put that just to keep it similar. So what ended up working was I went in on my lower lash line with, did I put it away? Oh no, I didn't, right here. So Wet n Wild Idle Eyes Cream Shadow Pencil, and it's in Envy. And it's a little bit crazy. I'll just show you this part. Like, it's really pretty. So I use that right underneath my lower lash line just to make it a little bit more green. And then went back in with the pencil brush and kind of smudged it a little bit. I've had the craziest day today. You guys have no idea. I was telling Emily about it before she started filming her video. Insane. Just insane. Okay. Alright, so then the next thing we're going to be doing is highlighting the upper brow bone. I mean, right underneath your brow. And then highlighting the inner corner. So I went in, excuse me. This is not even for that, but I use it for it. It is a MAC 169 ass brush. It's not even a brush. It's more of like a sponge on top that you use for smudging a liner. But I'm dipping it right into the Urban Decay Naked palette. And I am dipping it into Half Baked, which is this gold right here. And it's super, super pretty. So I'm just dipping the brush in, like the little sponge. And putting it in my inner tear duct. Dragging it a little bit up. Just going back in with the same color. Dragging it on the lower lash line. On the inner, just the inner corner. Just to meet the green a little bit. It's a super pretty gold. Perfect. Just to add some like color in there. Yeah. Alright, and then the next thing I'll be doing is our brow bone. Yes, that's right. What I'm talking about. And going into the same. I just want to make sure I'm using the same colors because I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Going into the same palette, we're going to be using Virgin, which is the lightest shade on here. And I am taking an e.l.f. defining eye brush. It's kind of like a slanted, like flat brush. And I'm just using that to accentuate like my brow. Just highlight right underneath it. And it has a little bit of sheen. I mean, you can go for a more matte one, you know, if you guys want to. But I figured the majority of my eye look is pretty matte, except for like the inner corner. So I just wanted a little something extra. That's pretty much it. And just bring that across for underneath. Going back in just for a little bit more. And just kind of blending it a little. I'm going to add more to the other side. Okay. And then one more thing I forgot on the lower lash line, well, not lash line, you're actually going to put the same steel liner that we used for our top in your waterline. Eyes don't get watery. Alright, so this is the eye look. We're not done yet, of course. We're going to be doing mascara and the rest of the face, but that's pretty much it for eyeshadows. I'm going to close these palettes up really fast. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is the rest of my face, which is my foundation. I am using the, of course you guys know this already, the Fit Me foundation in 240 and my Beauty Blender to apply it. But before I even do any of that, because I do primer, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Emily and I will be doing a review on this soon.
Yes.
I'm just putting that around. It's like a runny nose. I'm kind of bummed out my wings didn't really turn out super similar, but it's okay. It happens sometimes. It's harder to do it with a pencil, right? I'm not the only one out there. I know you guys do too. This primer is so nice. Like the silicone feeling that I like. Alright. Just pressing it a little bit on my nose. Alright. Then we're going to go in with the foundation. Putting it off the back of my hand because there's all sorts of stuff on it. And just doesn't be awkward. Just realized that. Dabbing it all over my face. Look at my foundation just running down. Careful not to get too close to your eyes. I'm just gonna place this all first, like everywhere. It's gonna look kind of crazy. It's not my usual technique, but for the sake of not having foundation run everywhere else, I'm just gonna do this. This looks so much darker, right? Than like
maybe I can fit into one of the shades now.
Yeah, probably. were discussing even yesterday how Emily and I, like, our skin tones have changed dramatically. Like, we weren't even expecting it to change that much. Like, I've gotten super pale and she's gotten darker, which is weird. It's pretty funny. So just bounce, 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 bounce. Basically what I'm doing. Going all the way out into my hairline. And underneath my chin. Blend it out a little bit better. Kind of went heavy on foundation today. Sorry guys. I haven't worn makeup. How long? It's
like
been
2 weeks.
It's been like 2 weeks. Like, I haven't worn any makeup on my face. It's kind of crazy. I kind of took a break from it. My skin was kind of going a little weird. Mine and Emily's. It's getting rebellious. Alright. Okay. Enough of that. Next is, of course, back to the Fit Me concealer that we used for the base on my eyelids. I just wanted to go ahead and use that for my under eyes, cover my bags, and also to highlight. It was going down, sweeping across the underneath my eye, all the way out. Just dragging it a little bit down. Alright. And then taking a little on my forehead. That didn't turn out too well. There you go. Bridge of my nose. Bow. I just do a little triangle down here. And then taking the butt of my beauty blender. Just gonna blend that out really fast. Same technique, just dab, 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 all the way out, blending it. I always miss the inner the inside. Emily's always telling me. Just looking in the viewfinder, I just can see better. Don't mind me. I'm going a little bit down. I don't know what time it is.
7.
It's only 7. The day I had today makes me feel like it's midnight right now. It's not. And just blending the bridge of my nose out. And I keep the bow. I feel like there's something in my eye. Give me 1 second. Okay. I felt like there was like an eyelash in my eye or something. Alright, so the next thing we'll be doing is mascara. And I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. You guys already know how amazing this mascara is. It is definitely a... it's a holy grail. Just doing, I usually do one eye, let it rest for 30 seconds and come back. I do about 2 coats. I wonder what lip we should do with this eye look. Tell me guys, speak to me. Alright. So while that dries, I'm going to go back. You see how amazing this mascara is? I mean, just look at it. Go back in to the next eye. Emily's opening up another gun. The addict. That's funny. I don't know how I ever survived not using this mascara. Like oh no, I blinked too hard and got underneath. We can fix that. Emily was she had it before me, and she was telling me about it. She's like, I love it. She couldn't even explain it to me. She's like, it's so amazing, you just have to get it. Like, there's no words. And so I just decided to get it one day, and now I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking using my other mascaras? Sorry if you can't see me, I'm a little bit out of it. Out of the frame, I mean. I got a little bit of mascara on my bottom lid. Just taking the tip of my beauty blender and kind of smudging it out really fast. And dabbing again. Alright, so we're going to go back for a second coat on the right eye. And the left eye. Sorry. A little bit out of the focus. Or out of the frame. And then just lightly on the bottom lashes. I was going to use my Calvin Klein mascara for the bottom lashes, but I'm just going to keep it to this one. Just for the sake of time. This video is probably going to be super long. Alright, bottom lashes done. You have to do your bottom lashes if you're smudging underneath your lash line. Okay, keep it in mind. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my face really fast. You guys have seen me do my contouring. I am using a new brush. I recently got new brushes. I'm going to be using the Real Technique Expert Face Brush for my contouring. It actually just works out really well for me. I'm not going to go too much into depth with this because you guys have already seen me do this a million times. And if you hear like noise, because I'm reaching into my box. But I am using my Marc Jacobs bronzer and 102 Tantric. And I'm gonna go ahead and like lightly contour. I love this brush because it picks up enough pigment and I can just use it to like buff it at the same time. Like, I don't know. Like, I do have my MAC one and I love that one, but I just, since getting this one, I really like it. And temples. Always want to even it out. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit. Get the right one. Sorry guys. There you go. So what I was doing was just bronzing a little bit. Evening it out. And then my jawline. I look really dewy, and it's because of the Maybelline Fit Me. It makes my face dewy, and I noticed that when I wear that, I have to go in with my, and I noticed I didn't set my under eye, but I'll just do that really fast right now. It's another Real Technique brush. It's the powder brush. It is dewy, beautiful. Using that with my Too Faced powder foundation. Yes, it's cocoa powder. Yeah. This one is in medium tan, and I'm just going to use that not only to set underneath really fast, but to set the foundation. Anytime I wear this one, it's weird because I'm naturally dry, and I just have to do it. Okay. Next is blush, and then lips and highlighter. Okay. So, blush, what are you going to do? Should I do which one should I do? We're going to go with the usual, the L'Oreal True Match blush in Soft Sun. You guys have seen this one. I use it all the time. There you go. I'm going a little different today. I just want to try it. It's like Emily's like looking at me like, It's the Real Techniques blush brush. Now I love my blush brush from MAC.
So do I.
But I just want to try it out, see how it works. So we'll see. Here goes nothing. Just swishing it around to see how it works. I'll give my personal review on the brushes later. It's so weird working with this. I'm so like my hands used to like the other brush. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, guys. I know people probably like are gonna be shocked because a lot of people love this brush, but I don't know for blush if I like it or not. And then dusting it on my chin. I know it's highlighter. You guys already know. Going in with Opal from Becca. Beautiful. And I am just gonna be using the Real Techniques. Why can't I say that? The setting brush. I think this is just too small for my under eyes to set anything, so I'm just using it as a highlighter. It's perfect. And a really big face. Why are you gonna laugh?
Because I have a big face.
I do have a big face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight on top. It's the Holidays. I just want to go all out. That one came out a little bit weird. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. complexion brush. It's in a buff. You guys have seen this brush before. Just blend that all together. It's weird. This one didn't like come out so much. Just going back and forth. Oh, look at that highlight. Beautiful. I'm just going to do whatever's extra. Bridge in my nose. Cupid's bow. Just a little bit. Now the last thing we're going to be doing, I'm just going to take off the lip balm I had on earlier, is figuring out a lip color. And then I will get right back to you guys, okay? And we're back. Okay, so the first one, I have 3 different lip colors for you guys that you can possibly use with this look. Of course, you guys are free to do whatever you guys want with your lips. The first one I'm going to be doing is Touch of Spice by, oh my god, Revlon, right? Yes. Maybelline. Oh, no one's ever gonna know. Oh my god. I belong in like lipstick hell. Okay. This is it right here. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna swatch it. Look how crazy like my hands are. Okay, let's do a better swatch than that. There you go. I'm gonna put that on my lips really fast. No, I'm not doing any liner. I can't believe I said that. Right. This is a lip color with Touch of Spice from Maybelline. From their MAC collection. Well, that was super close. Alright, so that one's it. The other option we have is Taupe from MAC, which you guys already know. I'm going to show you guys it really fast. Really pretty, and let's swatch that right here. Gorgeous. I love this one! So that's gonna be the next one we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay. Oops, they're a little pink right now. So going in with Taupe. Why is Taupe just the perfect color for everything? Like, what did you do, MAC? What did you do? It's just amazing. Excuse all the weird faces I do when I put lipstick on. The whole world's gonna see.
Hopefully.
This is the look with taupe. It's definitely really, really pretty with taupe. I mean, I like it. Okay, so next one's a bit more bold. And it is also from the Maybelline Matte Collection. It is Divine Wine. Really, really pretty. Gonna do a swatch. That one right there. That one actually could work too. Like, I like, so far my favorites are taupe and Divine Wine. We're gonna go ahead and, I kind of just don't want to take off taupe. It's so pretty. Off we go. Lip swatches, man. Make your lips hurt after a while. And Divine, whoa, let's do this a little slower. This application is not going really nicely. Like, okay. It just didn't go on as well as I wanted it to. This is it with Divine Wine. I really like this one. So far, my top two are taupe and Divine Wine. Like, these are my top two ones that I love. And let's put this hair down. It's a little crazy today.
I think the Divine Wine is really good for the holidays.
It keeps it like festive, like the red, but it's not like pow in your face classic red. It's more of like a wine. Perfect name for it. And especially with this look, I just think it works out really, really well. So, finished look. Okay, guys! Thank you so much for watching this holiday Christmas tutorial. Emily and I, of course, are always excited to do these for you. If you have any other ones, please comment below what you want us to do. We will be coming out with one for New Year's. If you have any ideas or anything that you guys want us to replicate or kind of do our own twist to, don't be shy. Go ahead and comment and send us any ideas you guys may want or have. Other than that, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, our slogan is, as we grow, you grow. Happy holidays, guys. Bye.